ready to join Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius. And this is going to be a really um, fun and fun if transit. I'll just leave it at fun. And so in this episode tonight of Astrology After Dark, I'm going to be diving into what you can expect from the Sun and Mars transit in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. And so if you are new to me, to the channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Katrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I'm an intuitive astrological energy reader. And I teach open minded, divorced women over 30, 35 and up how to use astrology to increase their finances and to align with their true selves. Okay. And so let us jump right into it. If you, before we get started, if you have not gotten your free copy of my three-step framework, this is the framework that I personally use when interpreting my chart, when reading my chart. And so if you have not gotten your free copy of that, you definitely want to go click the link, or you can go to the link on the link that's on the screen. You can go there to get your free copy of that. Okay, it's the framework ebook. Okay, all right. So let's jump into it. Sagittarius energy is absolutely one of my favorite energies in the entire world because Sagittarius energy is a very uh, fiery energy. It's a philosophical energy. It's the energy of the philosopher, but it's also the energy of the explorer. Okay, Sagittarius. It is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, the big expansive Jupiter. And it's also a very, very optimistic energy. Now, I love this particular transit because Mars is moving into Sagittarius on the 24th, and that is my Mars sign. So I am now in my Mars return period. Um, and the sun moving there as well, illuminating my Sagittarius area of real estate in my natal chart. And so I'm super excited for that because it's my fifth house, which is the house of creativity. Okay. All right. So let's jump into it because this is not about me. This is about the um, this Sagittarius transit that we are getting into starting tomorrow. Okay. So let's jump into it. Okay. Sagittarius energy, like I said, is a very optimistic energy. It's one of those energies where it just innately knows that things are always going to work out. Okay. Um, I have my sun, I have my Mars, my moon, Neptune, and Uranus in the sign of Sagittarius. And I am a very, very optimistic person. One of my mantras that I always say is it always works out in the end. And it really always does work out in the end. Okay. Um, so, hold on, let me see, do I have this? Okay. Um, and so now these traits are going to be amplified during this transit. Okay, Mars, Mars is is action. Okay, Mars is action. It's our motivation. It's our driving force. Okay, and so when it loves being in the sign of Sagittarius because it's fire energy. Okay, the rule Mars is a ruler of Aries, and Aries is fire energy. It's the first fire sign and the first sign of the zodiac. And so Sagittarius is the third fire sign, and it's a very fiery energy, but it's also a very wise energy. Okay. And so when Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 24th, okay, this is going to prompt us to be more expansive in our actions, to to go the distance, to really take action on those plans and dreams and things that we are wanting to bring into fruition. With Mars transiting Sagittarius, it is going to be, one of the, it's going to be a time where we can make a lot of gains, a lot of growth in whatever it is that we are working on, because it's such a fiery energy. It's the energy of action. Mars is action, and so things are going to roll really quickly, and they're going to gel and mesh really beautifully with Mars being in Sagittarius. Okay. Um, Sagittarius, all fire energy is really bold energy. And Sagittarius energy is an energy that is very, it doesn't bite its tongue, it doesn't mix its words. If you know people that have like like Sagittarius energy, um, especially their sun in Sagittarius, um, they're very blunt in their speech. They're very blunt in what they say. They're very truthful. Because Sagittarius energy is a truth seeking energy. Okay. Now the sun is moving into Sagittarius tomorrow. Okay. So happy birthday to all the Sagittarians who are born when who was born when the sun was in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. So the sun is our vitality, it's our self expression. And so when the sun is here, you know, the sun is the ruler of Leo. And so the sun also likes being in Sagittarius. Okay. So we have two planets that are the ruler of fire signs in moving into fire along with Mercury. Mercury is currently in the sign of Sagittarius. And so there's going to be a lot of energy in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. And so one thing, if you are really looking to make some really leaps and bounds and changes this Sagittarius season, it's going to be a really, really, really good time. Now is the time for you to start really getting yourself together, getting plans made. You can even start taking action on some things that you really want to grow and see in 2024. And actually, I recommend one of the things that you do is Sagittarius season is really start to work on those things that you set those intentions for. Last week when we had the new moon in Scorpio? Yeah, last Monday when we had the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, you set those intentions, and so now it can really start. Taking action, bold action on those intentions that you set. Okay. And so, um, one of the things about Sagittarius energy is that Sagittarius energy is a very authentic energy. It's very authentic to itself. And it's not an energy that is afraid to show up and show out. It's an energy that is big and bold and ready to go on an adventure, ready to take on any adventure that lies that it sees, that suits its fancy. Okay, it can be a very impulsive energy, like all the other fire signs. It can be a very, very impulsive energy. And even though my son isn't in Sagittarius, I have a lot of Sagittarius energy. And especially when I was younger, I would like do things and I would just like make a decision and go. And I wouldn't put a whole lot of thought in it. And then I would get in the mix of it and be like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I was already knee deep. So it wasn't like I could, back out. So I would just tell myself, you know what? It's all going to work out in the end. And it really does. And so this is the time for you to know innately that it's all going to work out in the end. Okay. And that can be hard when you are looking at what's going on around you and nothing is working out. But the beauty about Sagittarius energy is that it's ruled by Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is the great benefic, is the biggest planet in our solar system, and it is the planet that just dishes out blessings, right? And so now is a time for you to really hone in on this energy, okay, so that you can really on step out on faith, step out on knowing that, trusting in yourself and knowing that whatever it is that you are intending to do, that you are desiring, that it will come into fruition. Okay. And so, when you think about these two energies and you're combining these two energies together, this conjunction enhances our motivation, our drive, and the pursuit of our goals. Okay. And so you really want to tap into um, this energy and really like just be full laser focused on what it is that you are wanting to bring into fruition. Okay. So a couple of things that you could do to kind of really tap into this energy. Even though the energy of the new moon is gone, I still feel like you can set intentions. If you haven't set any intentions, or if you didn't know what you wanted to set, and now, write that down. Set your intention for what it is that you are wanting to see come into fruition. Okay? And then as you write it down and you get it out of your head, the steps kind of just magically come. And I know that that might seem kind of weird, but the steps just kind of magically come. Okay. So if you are wanting to, start a new business, now is the perfect time to start a new business, because it's the holiday season and people are spending money. Contrary to popular belief, people are spending money. I was at Walmart today. People were spending money. I went to the Dollar Tree today. People were spending money. People are ordering things online. It's about to be Black Friday. So, the steps will come. Now is the perfect time to start that business if that is something that you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to go back to school in January and there's things that you need to do to prepare for that, start doing that now, because this energy now is an energy of getting things done. Okay. It's an energy of setting the initiative and just running with it, right? And just going. Okay. Um, you can also journal. This would be a good time, and this will actually be a good time for you to journal, to write down, kind of keep a journal, a log of, you know, what happened during this season, right? What happened, especially like say if you're starting a business, kind of keep a journal, keep a log of that, so you can go back and reflect on it. Okay, it's journaling is really good to reflect on because it shows you where you came from, and also, kind of can guide you into where it is, help guide you into where it is that you are wanting to go in the future, right? Because we've seen things that you've done, mistakes that you have made. And I wouldn't even say mistakes, I would just say, actions you've taken that weren't as favorable as you would have liked them to be. Um, you see all of that in your journaling. And so it helps you to get on um, the path to make decisions that are going to steer you more into where it is that you are wanting to go. Okay. But all in all, what you can expect from this energy is vibrancy. You can expect motivation, and you can also expect authenticity. Okay. Um, this is not an energy. This not a. This is an energy that is going to always be itself. It's always going to show up authentically as itself. And if being authentic isn't um, being their authentic self isn't something that people can deal with. It's okay, but it's not going to derail it from showing up authentically. And so this is going to be an energy where I think you can show up authentically. It's also good energy because we do have the holidays coming, okay? And so when the holidays come, this is it's a very festive energy. It likes to have a good time, and so this is a great time. It's going to be with family or whatnot. Just have a great time, and not be so down in the dumps or secretive. We're shifting out of Scorpio season, um, and so I don't know about you guys, but for me, Scorpio season has been it's been intense, but I've just wanted to stay home more, just be in more and not really go out, be out. But with the sun shifting into Sagittarius, that is going to shift us more into a mode of wanting to, be out and socialize, with people and just have a good time. Okay. And not be so serious because Scorpio energy can be a kind of a serious type of energy, especially if it has anything to do with emotions. And Sagittarius is a very fun energy, a very jolly energy. It is not serious at all. I have not met a serious Sagittarius yet. Um, I have not met a serious Sagittarius ever, ever, ever. Um, and I don't know a whole lot. I haven't met all the Sagittarius in the world, but the ones that I've met, they've never been serious a day in their life, and they're really, really fun to be around. Okay, and so this is a good time for you to really tap into this energy, okay? And to allow this energy to help you to really go and pursue your goals and have fun with it, okay? Don't be all like uptight about it. Just have fun, let loose, and go after what it is that you want, okay? And so now tomorrow on tomorrow's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each house and kind of give some tips and things on how you can utilize this energy based on the house that you have Sagittarius in. Okay. So stay tuned for that tomorrow because that's going to be a really good one. I don't think I've ever done that before when the sun shifts into a sign, but we're going to do that tomorrow because I think that'll be really good just to give some practical tips. I am going to pull up the chart so that you can see the chart so that you can see what it'll be um, tomorrow, based on the house that you have Sagittarius in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut it short here tonight. That's what I have for you tonight. What to expect. It was just an overview of the energies, this shift of energies tonight. So thank you so much for watching, those who watch live, and also those who will be watching the replay. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. Um, watching the video. And so I invite you to actively engage with tonight's cosmic conversation because here at Understanding You University, we dive deep into aligning with your true nature and your personal odyssey of self understanding and and your personal odyssey of self understanding and empowerment begins here on the channel. And so embrace the opportunity to align your actions, your decisions, and your life with the energies of the universe. Okay. And so if you found tonight's episode useful, helpful, or insightful, please do give it a thumbs up and share it out with others who may benefit from the content as well. Okay. And I would love to hear your thoughts on the Sun and Mars moving into Sagittarius. What are you feeling? How are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do you have any like intentions that you're really excited about? Um, let's chat. Leave some your thoughts here in the comments. Okay. Now, if you have not gotten your free copy of the framework, you can definitely go get that. Just click the link. uh, here in the chat, but it's also here on the screen. So you can go there to get your free framework. And if you would like to book a 20-minute energy audit with me, where I go over your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, and your chart ruler, okay, and then give you practical tips on how you can best utilize those energies in your life, then you can also click the link here on the screen, okay? And so until next time, remember that possibilities are endless. And if you can see it in your mind, you can definitely hold it in your hand, and that should make you smile because you really did create your own reality. Have a good one.